Hi Sag, welcome to your 6th to the 12th of January 2025. It's here. Okay, so like the video and comment. If you want to book your 2025, it's available. If your budget doesn't permit that, I do have a 6-month read, half price. There's career reads, audios, love reads, face-to-face, tarot coaching. This is the year to do the work. So if you want guidance for your personal situation, under the video or the comment section is my website. So this week we're going to do it a bit different. I feel like I want to do more of a structured read because people can take it in better. It's just something new I'm trying. So let me know what you think in the comments. Okay. So tell me about the self for Sagittarius this week, please. Can you tell me about, so you're really focused on a plan this week. That's what I just got. So I feel like it's going to be a really, really good week for Sagittarius if things are wrote down and you have a clear, concise plan around the week, okay? Nine of Swords reversed. So this is good. I feel like for Sagittarius, like having a clear set of goals and plans for this week, not overthinking, not wasting time, is going to be really good. What are we seeing for Sag this week, please? Yeah, so we got the Magician reverse. For the Sagittariuses who kind of just wing it and they keep everything in their head, I don't think it's going to be that good of a week. Whereas for the Sagittariuses who get like a calendar, a notepad, even like a weekly planner, and start like saying, okay, Monday I'm going to do this, Tuesday I'm going to do this, Thursday I'm going to do this, and you've kind of got that structure, you'll hit your goals, okay? You've got the Magician reversed. So for Sagittarius this week, be careful with an Aries, be careful with a Gemini, be careful with a Virgo. Be careful with the way you're managing things. But I would definitely say that Aries, Virgo, Gemini, and Gemini came strongly. It could also be a love connection. This can be something that is toxic and it just distracts you. It's not bringing nothing good. So Sagittarius is being told this week to not be outwardly dominated, but to be focused on your goals, your plans, not letting the world distract you. And the Magician reverse can also be somebody who just, they haven't got a plan. You know, the Magician reversed is a bit of a, he's all over the place, right? He hasn't got goals, he hasn't got plans, so he's just kind of winging the week. It's going to be a much better week if you kind of sit down and say, I'm going to go to the gym 3 times, I'm going to do this, I'm going to start this, it'll be a good week. Some of you are dealing with a Gemini, a Virgo, or an Aries, and I feel like these people are just manipulative, and I wouldn't waste time or energy. So that's another strong message here this week. Be careful who you're listening to. Okay? Be careful with doomer and gloomers. Like, get focused on what matters. What do we see for love for Sagittarius this week? So for the Sagittarius woman, if you want love to come into your life, you need to take action. Get out of kind of romanticizing and get out of fantasy. And the Ace of Wands is about taking action. If you want passion, if you want excitement, that's what I'm getting. It's a week for Sagittarius to think about what they want to experience, and then go and connect, go and create, go and socialize. It's a week to not be in your head. For the Sagittarius women who have been dealing with this Aries, this Virgo, this Gemini, it could be other signs, but somebody who's been messing with your head. The Magician reversed is someone who talks shit, but they never deliver, right? This is someone who just talks in game. So Queen of Cups reversed is not wasting another week thinking about this person. Okay? Not letting this person waste your time, not letting this person talk about things they're not going to deliver. You've got stuff to do. This is also self-love. I feel like this week there's not really love coming up. I feel like this week it's more passion. So some of you might have passionate nights. Some of you might not be seeking love. We're not always seeking a deep connection. Sometimes we're seeking the D. You know, we want a bit of a bad boy. But we don't like the bad boys. So bad we do. Okay, on a serious note, like some of you keep pursuing the bad boys and then wondering why you're getting a bad boy. So yeah, some of you Sagittarius need to be honest with yourself. I'm also getting something is not love, it's lust, it's sex, it's passion. Okay? Right. But for the Sagittariuses who want this year to be different, it's time to get out your head. It's time to be clear. It's time to know that everything is investment. If you want love to come into your life, you need to go to the dates, you need to invest, you need to put your energy into that area. Okay, what are we seeing for money for Sagittarius? Okay. So some of yours money's all over the place, that's what I'm getting. Some of yours might have like, what I just got was, you know those people who just like throw money everywhere, like they've just got too much money, they don't know what to do with. So some of yours, that could be the case here. You might have fuck you money, or you might have a lot of money. So money's not an issue. Because I feel like this is a person who's making a lot of money. Like, you know, they could be doing that kind of where you throw money everywhere to show off. I'd be careful with that. But some of yours, with that, just doing that, I feel like it's more about money's got you all over the place. Right? So some of yours, that's what you need to fix. You need to get a plan this week for how you're going to make money, how you're going to invest money, how you're going to have to stop letting money dictate and control you, right? Because some of yours, that's what I'm getting. And some of yours, whoever this air sign is who's been distracting you, they're making you lose money. You need to get back to business. You need to get back to focus. I feel like some of yours have been in a love connection, and this love connection is distracting you. The Knight of Wands to the Hierophant is getting back to discipline, getting back to business, getting back to focus. Not allowing your love life to distract you. Knight of Swords is also just a person who's all over the place. It's time to get clear about money, right? In other words, instead of trying this and trying that in this direction and that direction, it's time to get clear about a job, a direction, the kind of money you want to build. But some of you are coming up here as like money's not really an issue. I do feel like there's plenty of money. So some of you want to focus on connection, love, passion, maybe hobbies, passions, travel. Okay? I just think Sagittarius this week needs to be clear about you're going to get what you give, you're going to get what you invest in, you're going to get what you focus on. And if you focus in the right direction and you do the right things, good stuff are coming. If you focus in things that are not good for you, well, what is career, please? What is career for Sagittarius this week? The Fool. Some of you are going in circles. It's the job you're doing. You need to recreate yourself. The job you're in is not your passion. It's not going to build you. Because this is reversed. So this person's not listening to the heart. They're listening to the fear. You need to connect with your heart. You need to think about, some of you want to be performers. Some of you want to be speakers. Some of you want to be YouTubers. Whatever you want, it's time to make it happen. But I'm getting some of you Sagittarius as you're coming up as a knight. So you're all over the place. You're not grounding yourself. You're not writing down your goals. So it's not going to happen, is it? You could become a musician. You could become a performer. You can do whatever you want. But you're going to have clear goals. You're going to have to get to work. You're going to have to do the work, right? What are the challenges for Sagittarius this week, please? Let me get some energy. King of Pentacles reversed. So for the Sagittarius woman, it's an earth sign man who's not doing the work. He's just love bombing you. Virgo is coming up really strongly. Aries, Pisces, Gemini. I think the biggest challenge this week, it could also be a job. And you've got a boss with the Eight of Pentacles reversed and the King of Pentacles reversed. This is someone who just demands everything and you get the bare minimum. This person's got you run ragged. They're putting all kinds of pressure on your shoulder. They're demanding this, that and the other, and you're being paid the bare minimum. Some of you could be jobless. And for the Sagittarius man, you need to watch who you're working for, the jobs you're doing, things you're getting involved in, because it could be against the law. King of Pentacles reversed. He doesn't make his money legit. He makes his money through questionable means. So you need to be careful who you're associating with for money, because there can be consequences. But some of years, I think it's King of Pentacles reversed with the Eight of Pentacles reversed, is you're working for someone who demands just far too much for what you're given. And it's ruining your energy, it's ruining your happiness, it's ruining your well-being. Okay? Some of years, it's a love situation at work. So what I'm getting here is somebody is attracted to somebody at work. Someone might have slept with somebody at work over the Christmas or something like that. There's definitely something like that going on. Some of you need a change. The Wheel of Fortune. Change of location, a change of behaviour, a change of job. Wheel of Fortune. It's also about just opening your heart and seeing the prosperity, the opportunities that are available to you when you follow your heart, not your fear. For the Sagittarius man, there could be a Cancer woman who really, really wants to be with you. And there's a strong sign woman. Virgo. So for the Sagittarius man, there could be a future with a Virgo woman or a Cancer woman. Okay. Oh, so the obstacles is the King of Pentacles. So some of you, this is your boss. Some of you, this is a business partner. Some of you, this is somebody who's controlling your life in some way. And for the Sagittarius woman, this is a masculine. You could be in love with someone who's married to somebody else. It could be a boss, something like that. You know, Sagittarius just needs to be aware of where it's investing its energy, where it's investing its time. I'm also getting that someone's being deceived here. So I think for the Sagittarius woman, you could be putting a lot of energy into this Virgo, but he's deceiving you. What is the outcome? Ooh. Yeah, so some of you Sagittarius women, definitely, this is betrayal from people around you. This is people who can't be trusted, the Ten of Swords. Some of you are dealing with either a Virgo or a Gemini, someone who's got multiple options. If you're cross-watching for a Sagittarius, be careful. This person seems to be about themselves. So you might just be one of many. So if you're a Gemini watching this, a Pisces, a Virgo, this Sagittarius has got multiple women and he's going to betray you. Remember we talked about in the beginning, people who are not clear, people who are not transparent. You need to be careful with this in business. Contracts you're signing, people you're working for who've got you doing things and you're not even aware that it's corruption or it's fraud, but you're going to get reeled in. Okay? I feel like for the Sagittariuses who you need to change things this year. That's the message. This is being around better people. People who support you. People who don't compete with you. Some of you need to relocate. Some of you are not happy and you're not going to be happy until you change this job, until you get certain people out of your life. And I'm definitely getting a masculine who's with you. So you're one of these women, but he's also with other women as well. I feel like this is someone who's a cheater or a liar. Okay. Ten of Cups reversed. So Leo also got the same. If you keep going in the same circles, if you keep fucking with the same people, if you keep repeating the same patterns, you're going to keep getting the same outcomes. Some people have got to go. Okay? So, what is the energy Sagittarius is in? I know I asked that, but it's, yeah, Three of Swords reversed. I'm also getting, if it's you who's running over people, they're coming for you. I'm getting backlash. I'm getting because you're coming up as the Three of Swords reversed and you're coming up as the Seven of Wands reversed. Now, some of you might come back and say, I'm just focused on myself, I'm not in a third party, I'm just doing me. I think it's a good week for the Sagittarius who are doing that. You're not competing with anybody, you're not interested in multiple party situations, you're focused on the new year, money, moving forward. It's going to be a really good year for you. But I think someone's doing something here, they're running over people, they're making enemies, and they don't seem too conflicted about it. But when it all comes back, they're going to definitely be conflicted over it. Page of Swords. Queen of Wands. So this Queen of Wands is someone who's like looking for a fight. That's how this is. See the way she's holding the wand? This Queen of Wands is also somebody who keeps putting her energy into something that's not going to bring good stuff. You need to watch your friends. You need to be honest about what you're invested in and what you're fighting for. If you invest in the right things, if you, like the Queen of Wands is somebody who's put together, if you protect yourself from people who just exploit you, use you, mislead you, you'll be fine. But for the Sagittariuses who are in these kind of dark games, or they're staying in places, jobs, and around people of lower frequency, I don't see it being good. You're wasting your energy, you're wasting your time. These people will just abuse you, they'll just betray you. Or this person will. So a big message for the Sagittarius woman is be careful with an air sign, a Gemini who's got inner childhood wounds, a Leo, Cancer, they're all coming up, Virgo, right? I feel like how I got this when I first looked at the read is if Sagittarius is doing the work on itself, if you're really putting your energy into yourself, if you're making good choices, if you're being honest with yourself, right, about what you want and you're doing the work, it's good. But for the Sagittariuses who are trapped in a house or they're trapped in a job or they're in these multiple party situations and they keep putting energy into it, it's bad. You're not going to get victory, you're not going to move forward, you're going to feel disappointed, you're going to miss opportunities because you're refusing to change. There's so much happiness, there's so much prosperity, there's so much good shit here. For the Sagittarius woman, it's being careful about this divine masculine who's a liar. Aries, Leo, Taurus. You know what they say, if you're rowing in the wrong boat, and some of you, you're rowing in the wrong boat, you're fucking with the wrong crowd, you're in the wrong job. Right, it's not about how hard you work, it's not about how loyal you are. Some of you, it's time to get out that job, it's time to fuck those people, in other words, goodbye, and it's time to move forward. New investments, create new jobs, new opportunities, because some of you, it's just not going to be good. It's time to drop something or someone. If you want to book in your personal, it's in the description or the comment section. I'll be able to look at you personally. Enjoy your week, and I'll speak to you soon.